Think about the last time that you were looking for a product or a service. What did you do? You probably went online. Now imagine a customer doing the same thing for what you offer, except you can't find a website, no business info, no pricing, no proof you even exist. What do you think they're going to end up doing if you have nothing? They're going to move on. A well-designed website makes you look a lot more professional. It gives you that credibility, that trust that people need, that confidence that they need to pull the trigger with you. It works 24 hours, 7 days of the week. Unlike a physical store, they close at a certain time. Somebody can be on your website at 12 o'clock or 3 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter. They don't need to even be talking to you, or they don't need to wait for you to send them some photos of what you're able to do. They're all able to view it from your website. So imagine people can learn for your business, people can check out your services and even make a purchase or even book an appointment with you. Now, another thing, I get a lot of people who tell me that they have social media and that they don't need a website. We need to bring in more leads. The way you do that is through a traffic-based system. Social media is a great tool, but it's not a foundation. As a tool, you post videos of your work that you do before and after. People want to see who the company is. And if you're able to showcase your own personal self, people are always going to go with you. And if they can see your face, even better. Imagine going in person, door to door, and leaving a garage sign targeting 1,000 people a day. You're more than likely gonna do 10 jobs that month. If you were to do like social media, one of your videos can go viral and you can get like 100,000 views. Where do they go if you don't have a website? They stay there and they keep scrolling instead of clicking on a call to action button that says view my website, and then they could go to your website and see what you got and keep them as a warm lead. You need to have something that basically showcases who you are. They can see your services and then book with you. So in order to rank on Google, we need to have well-optimized websites. The more optimized your website is, the higher it starts ranking on Google. You start beating your competitors. You know, you end up getting a lot more jobs. Essentially, this thing becomes like your marketing machine. It's able to bring in who you want as long as you're doing what you have to do. Having a website, it showcases your brand. It's highlighting what makes you unique, and it makes it easier for customers to choose you over the competition. Oh, I don't need a website. I'm paying for this lead generation company. They bring me the leads that I want. Let me ask you a question. If something happens to that lead generation company and they end up selling, do they end up giving you access to their Google account that they have for you? Do they give you access to the unique website that they built for you, that it's like a template-based website? Or do you want something that's more focused to your brand? Do you want to look more like Adidas? Do you want to look more like Nike? What is it that you're looking for? What kind of clients, what kind of target audience are you trying to receive? You want to look as good as you can. You don't want to look too sloppy. You need to at least look professional. It's a lot more affordable than you think. Oh man, I think that's a little too much. Man, look, in business, you need to invest 10 to 15% of however much money you trying to make. It's the bare minimum. If you want to make 100K, baby, you have to put in 10% of that. Simple as that. Traditional advertising like billboards or even flyers are expensive and they fade away quickly, but having your website stays permanent. Bottom line, if you're serious about growing your business, you need a website. It's your foundation, your online headquarters. It's your most powerful tool when it comes to attracting customers. If you're relying on only social media or word of mouth, you're limiting your growth. In order for you to stay consistent and stay in business, you need to have something that makes you look a lot more credible, and having that website can do so.